I'll be honest, this has been a chaotic series of events unfolding at Endurance, season 25.
Seems pretty obvious to me.
She was using technology out here.
And he disappeared for a long amount of time.
That was just kind of emotional.
My name is Courtney Yates.
I'm Jerry Manthe.
Hi, I'm Amanda Kimball.
My name's Cochran.
Oh, okay. My name is Carolyn.
Hi, I am Emily.
My name's Sarah Lucina.
I'm Eliza Orland.
Hi, I'm Angelina.
Folks around here call me Baston Rab.
My name's Colby. Colby Donaldson.
My name's Tony. I'm Coach.
I'm here to win.
I am playing to win.
Basically I'm here to win.
You know, I'm here to win. You know who I am. The #1 winning Survivor player of all time.
All right, survivors, welcome to Endurance season 25. Welcome, let's clap it up. Yeah, very excited. All right, we're gonna split you up into your tribes now. Claire and Jessica, Connor and Ben, Lily and Dowen.
Who else is on our
You can
Michelle.
just say people's names.
Yeah, I could. Jerry, Kelly, Wentworth, Amanda, Eliza, and Sue. All right, we're about to go into our first challenge of this season. Who's hyped? First, let's break down the rules. Your first game, 2 challengers will race out into the woods and find your team's, yeah, you are, Sam, designated bag. Bring back the bag to the start to send off your next teammate. The second challenge, or the second part of your challenge. 2 challengers will race back into the woods where they will throw knives at a target until they get a bullseye. They will receive an envelope with an anagram in it that they won't be able to solve until later. In the third stage, 2 challengers will work to solve a puzzle. Second to last section, the final challenger will work to solve the anagrams that you collected from earlier in the challenge. And then in the last challenge, the entire tribe must walk through the woods blindfolded to the destination they received from unscrambling the anagram. That's all we got. Let's head on to the challenge.
Best friend! Best friend!
Ready?
You guys have to trust me.
We're gonna lose so much money on
Right.
this, and that's really what matters. I wonder how easy it would be to make it look like they didn't die. Honestly,
I took a media ethics course in college.
So you don't have a problem with this?
No, I don't remember what was taught. So,
We're good. We're good.
as far as I know, this is valid entertainment. I mean, there's true crime stuff that's made every year. We can turn this narrative.
yeah.
We can make
We
it
can
a
get
part
body
of.
doubles.
Who's making the documentary about this season?
Great idea. Great idea.
Right.
And there's no $1 million documentary without this
We
season.
call it No Survival,
No survival.
and we sell it to HBO. That way we can have like graphic images
Okay.
if need be.
Perfect, Jeff. Perfect.
Yep. This has never happened before in endurance history. I'm shocked that you all-stars are capable
Are you reading from that paper?
of such violence to win this game. You lock in now. This is getting serious.
This isn't funny.
Sorry.
2 people have died.
Did you think we wouldn't notice? Our doctor here, where's Joe?
I'm over here.
Our doctor here has examined the bodies. She will examine the bodies later.
Yep.
Rather.
Yeah, okay.
This is all off the dome. Rebecca will continue to interview you all.
That's me. Yeah.
Her over there.
Yeah.
Please talk to anyone on the production staff if you feel unsafe or have any information
I feel unsafe.
You can
Okay,
talk to the
come
production
talk to us.
staff.
Especially
Let
Luke
Jeff
Larnard.
finish.
About-
Angelina, gosh, you're always so annoying.
Sorry.
Luke
Can I have your
Larnard.
jacket?
In about 40 minutes or so,
Maybe less than that. Yeah.
transportation will come and take you all back to Ponderosa, where we'll be on lockdown until the police can conduct a thorough investigation of what happened here.
Okay, thank you, Jeff.
So we'll adjourn till
All right.
then. See you all later.
Just everybody stay close so that nothing bad happens again.
Nobody kill anybody else.
That would be really unfortunate if you did that.
That's against the
If I
rules.
had killed someone, I wouldn't do it again.
Okay, well don't.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Better judgment, but we are going to do something never done before in Endurance history.
Kill more people.
No, that's actually not part of the plan. A combined tribal council where you will all get to decide who killed Sandra and Tony. Affecting this turn of events, we've had 2 people murdered on the set. And the feeling has been tense around tribal council. Accusations were thrown around. People were blamed. Alliances were tested. And tonight, we get to see what the people decided. Who is going to be formally accused of the murder of Tony and Sandra?
I think it was Sarah because honestly, she's giving me like weird vibes, and she, like they said, like she was like kind of running back and forth. She had like a weird thing with Tony. And to be honest, things like that. I didn't see much of what was happening most of the time. It was her, you know. Also,
I was very, very defensive and like everybody else. It was kind of like that. It wasn't me, you guys. You just have to trust me, which that's, you don't trust me. And then I asked her
Very
about
easy
that.
answer. Very suspicious.
I think that she's making herself look highly suspicious.
They're the only person that could have possibly done both of them, and you know, enough said.
That's what I think. And I just really just emotion. Because I tried to like best as I could. And emotion usually helps me. But I'm trying to be sad that they're gone. But I'm just sad that the game.
Seems pretty obvious to me. There was kind of no one else that made any sense. He just like ran away and then was like super weird when he did his alibi. He was like saying all this stuff and I was like, he for sure did it to both of them. So anyway, that's all.
Sarah, it is not lost on me that you were a police officer, which means that you would be the best person to cover up not 1, but 2 murders. And you are also one of the best players in this game. But Tony is just better, and I think that's motive enough.
It was him because the only people that said anything in defense of themselves were Colin and him, and they talked too much, and it was suspicious. And he disappeared for a long amount of time. That is all that I know.
Can you read that?
Yeah.
So, here's the thing, okay? Which, again, for me, I understand it's different. But she asked me what the coded word was that I was using technology out here. You know, it kind of gave me a white growing thing that I could fathom doing. She's not willing to do that. She's not willing to follow leadership and take advice from those of us who know what we're doing.
I have a lot of opinions. There's a lot of things that have happened tonight. Obviously, really food. I'm not gonna go too much because it's a little bit emotional. I'm just really thrown. I thought it might have been Boston.
Hey, what up?
Yeah, so I mean, Tony's death is tragic and very sudden and unexpected for sure.
Especially Sandra. I mean, I was just getting water and all of a sudden she just drops dead. Like, that doesn't just happen, you know. Very sad time for us all. The name that I showed you, I think it was them that killed both, honestly. I feel like they might have been working together, the two names that I've shared. But I just don't know. I mean, obviously I've never witnessed a murder. I'm a model and a hiking guide, so this is kind of out of my realm.
I gave Boston Rob a lot of grief, but I think he might be being honest.
With only one vote, we need to make sure it's correct. There's only one person on this entire island that I would trust to execute such a well-performed double murder. Now, this person has my utmost respect for being such a professional, but I cannot condone their actions on the count that it might incriminate me. That being said, it's Colby Donaldson.
My name is Boston Rob. The year is 2026. The month is March. The day is I lost count. We've been on this island too long. The heat started getting to my head. I was intimidated and annoyed by my competitor, the guy with the big arm tattoo, whose name escapes me now. Tony, yes. And, well, we were throwing knives and I immediately stuck it right off the bat, but he pretended not to see it, and so that made me quite vexed. And, well, when he had his back turned, the heat must have gotten to my head, and, you know, in a frenzy, I, you know, look at my hands and I have, you know, one less throwing knife, and I see a bloodied body on the ground with a knife sticking out of his back, and, you know, one part of me regrets it. I'd do it again. He's the most fierce competitor out here, and for another $1 million, I'd do it again. Don't show this to my wife Amber. She can't know that, you know, I did this for that money. As for the other body, I don't know, but that's part of the game, and sometimes you gotta play rough if you wanna win big.
All right, we're gonna go back. Second vote, Boston Rob.
Whoa.
It's one vote, Boston Rob, one vote, Sarah. Rebecca. It's one vote, Rebecca, one vote, Boston Rob, one vote, Sarah. Michelle. We got one-way ties for 4 people. Rebecca, that's 2 votes, Rebecca, 1 vote, everyone else. Sarah, that's 2 votes, Sarah, 2 votes, Rebecca, 1 vote, everyone else. Colby. For some reason.
That was me.
That's right. Amanda. 1 vote for Amanda.
That wasn't me.
Sarah. That's 3 votes, Sarah. 2 votes, Rebecca. Boston Rob and Rebecca. That's 3 votes for Rebecca. 2 votes, Boston Rob. And 3 votes, Sarah. Rebecca. 4 votes, Rebecca. Rebecca pulling ahead here as we close out voting. Sarah. 4 votes, Sarah. 4 votes, Rebecca. Boston Rob and Rebecca. That's 5 votes, Rebecca. 4 votes, Sarah. As we close out. Cochran. Unsurprising. A shifty character. Sarah. That's 5 votes, Sarah. 5 votes, Rebecca. And we are out of votes. You're not going to believe what happened here tonight. But I've solved this crime. And I'm going to tell you all exactly what happened. But first, let's talk about our victims, Sandra and Tony. Both are endurance legends, capable of winning it all once again. And it seems like somebody here didn't want to play the game the right way. No, they had to take things into their own hands in a way that disgusts me. But I digress. Let's start with Sandra. Part of the first challenge where she took the lead for Camp Hoopa, beating Sarah by a landslide. She took the lead at a sacrifice. On the way to her bag, she was attacked from behind, knocked to the ground, and injected with a needle, which to her probably felt just like a little pinch. We found a syringe as a piece of evidence. This needle contains a small but deadly dose of aconite poison, which would cause Sandra to drop dead within the course of 5 to 10 minutes, which she ultimately did during the 5th part of the challenge. This means that pretty much anyone could have done this, as long as they were quick about it. The easiest way to make this happen would have had to be a team effort. Someone to push her to the ground, another to deliver the needle, perhaps. But I don't think we have enough evidence here to solve this case on its own. So we now move on to Tony. Part of the second challenge, he completed the knife throwing quite quickly, as indicated by the only one knife indentation on his throwing board found by Rebecca. But only Rob returned to Camp Hooper. Rebecca, our cast manager here, went looking for Tony, as he's normally someone who goes off on his own and wouldn't be the first person we've lost here in these woods. We found him dead about 20 yards from the knife's throwing area, close to where the bags for the first part of the challenge were found. Perhaps he was looking for something, like an immunity. So who would have told Tony about that? And who would have some reason to believe? None other than another endurance legend, Boston Rob. Once allies, Tony has reason to trust him a bit. And even if he didn't, he's pretty familiar with hidden idols. So naturally, after the challenge, Tony suspected that there was an idol around that area. But Rob took that opportunity to strangle him and came back to the challenge area like nothing had happened. So how did Rob kill Sandra as well? Did he have time to attack her and then run back to the start before anyone noticed? If it's even possible. Wouldn't Sarah have seen it? Of course, or maybe, we should consider another option. Sarah had the perfect opportunity to attack Sandra without anyone knowing. Could stall to give her time to get back before her and make it look like she got lost, which would explain the plants found near Sarah's camp spot. So not only do we have one killer, but we have two. What do you two have to say for yourselves?
Money has a price.
Money has a price.
Wait, are you guys the characters that are married? Or
What? What? Edward's not here.
I thought, okay.
Murder romance.
That would have been good to know.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Bonding time.
You have to outwit.
No, production was supposed to scavenge.
All right, guys.
those.
We gotta go to Ponderosa now. It's true.
Ponderosa!
Ponderosa! Pondy party! Anyways.
When I got away with it.
I noticed that Sarah had like a jacket and honestly it's kind of cold out here, so I mean it'd be really nice to have her jacket, so you know we'll see what happens with that.
You look so good. I just wish you.
All right, so Carolyn, we're recording now. All right, Carolyn, so I'm just going to ask you a few questions, like who you are, where you're from, how you're planning to play today, who are the strengths, weaknesses we got going on, so just things like that, yeah. Okay.
So I just talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
And Tony's playing, which is, you know, the most powerful Survivor player of all time, and it would just be really awesome to be able to take him down, and honestly, I think I have what it takes, so, yeah.
I learned that you can't necessarily just be yourself in this game. You have to play to win, and you just have to get to know people and try to sway their opinions and get them on your side. So I'm excited to play, and I have a lot of confidence that I'll do pretty well this season.
And I think it's about making alliances and sticking to what you say you're going to do. And also surprising people. And I'm going to do the best that I can do, and we'll see how this goes.
Pretty cutthroat. Here to make a lot of alliances here at the beginning and double cross all of them.
Okay.
Is this filming? Is this on?
This is right now because I thought this was funny. This light is really in the way.
Okay, we're about ready. Good interview. All right, we done here? See you later. All right.
No, sorry.
Wait.
Whenever you're ready.
I am the greatest. I've proved that 2 other times in 2 clean games, and I am going to prove that a 3rd time today. I'll play however I need to play. The first time I ever played, I went out hard, I went out fast and strong. That's who I am, I'm a cop. I'm trained that way. Second game, I just kind of held my own, stayed in the camp. Nobody knows what I'm gonna do today. They've seen me the most, but I'm a totally new person. I'm in their heads already. Boston Rob's already doesn't even know what's gonna hit him.
Planning to play today. Hey, if you two could shut up, I'm quiet on the set. I'm filming.
I'm really focused today on just connecting with the earth and succeeding through that.
I just want to survive. I just want to get the money. I don't really care. These people are just kind of like what are they doing? I don't really know. I don't trust them to win. I feel like I've got it.
Dude, okay, my biggest gripe with those books is that, like, it's the most one-dimensional black character of all time. Because every girl who reads it is like, oh my gosh, that's what I would have done. Because they write her into a corner, and then she makes the most obvious decision because it's the only decision.
I got annoyed a lot.
I didn't like her.
It's because I got Katniss.
No, Katniss is horrible.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, no,
Every young adult dystopian novel, every choice.
Oh yeah, I can tell you are.
Everyone who reads it relates to it, and it gets popular.
And Finn.
Nothing bad is gonna happen to you, and yeah. Or do whatever you want to say. Well, honestly, yeah.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is my confession.
Feel free to riff more if you want. We'll have 10 minutes for discussion before we cast your vote. Whoever the vote decides was the murderer will get shipped off of the island and extradited to a country where the legal system is terrible. And you will almost certainly be put in prison for the rest of your life. So argue for your lives. Who killed Sandra? Who killed Tony? Talk it out amongst yourself. You got 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
We're not at Ponderosa yet. Where'd you get crap? Are you smuggling in food? Cochran.
Get it. It's been a murder. Nobody cares.
That being said, my vote is Colby Donaldson. Signing off now. We'll see what happens. But I send this because I think I'm confident enough in my ability to not have been voted by other people, and hence be safe despite my own self-sabotage.